All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Jujutsu Kaisen, Season 2, Episode 1.
We're back.
We're back,
yeah. We had a movie that tided us over until now. But yeah, we get another full two-cour experience with our recent modern fast-paced shonen of dumbasses and
all the dumbassery
and friends in dark blue.
Dark blue, but then also people with no shirts at all.
That's true.
You know?
That's true. Some best friends.
Some very good best friends.
Some that are just, really tired of working,
That's right. That's right. Just another goated Nanami character.
I don't know what it is, but
the one who started it all for our channel.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But yeah, y'all, Jujutsu Kaisen's back. This is going to be an interesting one in that it's been a while since we've revisited a show. We've revisited a show like years after the first season has come back. Most of the sequels that we follow up on at this point usually come out a year or so after.
Right. We've already watched a show that was inspired by this show.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see, like, okay, what's the ways in which we've forgotten some things. We've got our very detailed notes here on the side, so we're going to be good for most things. But yeah, I have no grid also as to what they would follow up the movie with. Because in a lot of ways, the movie feels like it's setting up something for season 2. It's probably mostly just Geto in that regard.
Probably.
But also the fact that Geto is connected to Gojo, so that's probably going to be part of it as well.
Because they still haven't figured out the Gojo situation. They had a good attempt.
They had a good attempt, that's true.
But it didn't go very well for them.
Yeah, it did not. It did not. It had infinite chance of failing, I guess, is the only way to
basically
it. Yeah. But seeing all the main cast again will be really nice, because while I love the second years in the movie, the first years were what,
exactly
got us into this story. So yeah, I would love to see them again. Probably also most excited in a weird way to see and hear Sukuna again. Because
I would love to see more Sukuna.
Sukuna's voice is just something of a treasure.
He's a cheeky bastard. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just got that like
he's fun.
He's very fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, given that this is a full two-cour situation, and also apparently there's going to be some gap release weeks and stuff, this is probably going to be the weirdest release schedule that we'll also do as well for episodes.
Yes.
So just bear with us as we
figure out how this all works.
Maneuver through all this with gap weeks, recap episodes, and all that stuff that's going to be coming for season 2. But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Ooh. This opening feels very Chainsaw Man, actually.
Yeah.
Now, is this the guy who's competing with them in the forest? I think it was.
Geto backstory, maybe?
Oh, a young Geto?
Yeah.
I think you're right, yeah. Yep. That hairstyle, yep. The building of the madness. Whoa! Oh, that's cool! Oh, it's like found footage, but animated found footage. Internet do be like that, yeah.
So time's of the essence.
Yeah. A lot of talk about money. A reminder that Jujutsu sorcerers are not necessarily true public servants,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're for hire.
Right.
Yeah, you won't be needed, yeah.
Okay. That'll be over in just a moment.
Oh, trash. Oh my god.
So someone's living here.
God, the animation is really like... God, yeah. The way the animation is... Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, alright.
The way the animation is setting up the atmosphere of everything is so good.
And I don't believe we saw these characters in season 1.
No. They're completely new characters, totally new. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That... A couple of those things are concerning.
Oh, shit.
I'm just waiting for her to, like, bend over, and then the head just falls off. Oh. And is that door swinging freely?
It's just gonna create a sound. It's gonna make her freak out.
Oh.
Oh my god, that was some cool...
Yeah, like going through the wall like that.
Oh my god.
She already cleared the first floor in the amount of time that she was messing around up here.
Yeah. What?
Oh.
It's exactly the same. Yeah, it's looping.
All right. Ah. And that would explain a lot of the things that you saw of, like, suicide because someone just wants out.
Right.
The marks under the stairway.
Yep. Yeah, they just broke, went mad. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. It'll stutter? Sure.
That's a very blunt force kind of approach.
No! Oh.
Okay. So what? She's running normally, and then... Oh.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh! Hello there. Oh, OP time!
All right. And starting with Gojo.
Aha.
Oh, and the corridor.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Baby Gojo. Baby Gojo.
Yeah.
Baby Ghetto.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Oh my god, that's a dragon fighting a curse.
So are we gonna get like a whole...
Wait,
like...
this is all goofy and light.
Yeah, yeah.
What is happening?
Like...
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh, well, here it is. Oh, is that Ghetto?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh. Oh. My love. Don't worry, I'll be long dead by then. No. What is happening? Oh my god. Oh, we didn't do that. Hey, Masamichi again.
Of course.
Oh my god.
Baka Gojo. Wait, he's about to say something really cocky.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, not as cocky as I was expecting, but...
Right. I mean, he already has some issues with it.
Yeah.
He's stating how it is rather than... Oh!
We need some Nanami up in this house.
Oh no! They're gonna fight! Oh no!
Okay, alright.
These idiots, I love them! Well. Oh.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Alright, so that would be very bad.
So is that potentially the dragon in the OP?
Maybe. Oh shit.
This is essence transfer, just
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Windows 98. Windows XP, actually. God, the way that
Yeah,
they move
like
is
as soon as they're not, like...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, casual,
Yep.
godlike power.
See, the Gojo of modern times has actually gotten a lot better. He's very
Yes.
mature by comparison. Alright, now, has he already turned bad? Are we gonna see some shit going on? Wait,
Well, crap.
Wait,
Go. So one of them, okay. Nice. God, this is so cool.
oh, wait a minute.
I can't hear you. Yeah. Wind, it's too much. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, no shit. Get the fuck out of here, kid, before you
No,
die.
it's not that I'm strong, it's just that everybody else is weak.
Yeah. They move as he walks forward, yeah. Yes. Yes. The biggest of brats. Oh, this is the guy from the OP.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
And this voice.
And this voice, yeah.
Oh,
shit.
shit. Oh,
Older
shit.
Fushiguro? Oh, shit.
I mean, yeah, let's get some daddy issues in there. Why not?
I don't think this is daddy. I think this is brother. All right.
Okay.
Jujutsu Kaisen's back, and it's a twist. We're focusing on Gojo as a young high schooler.
And all
with
the
Geto,
friends and all that stuff. Yeah,
and all of his peers. And we were wrong. Mei is from season 1. She was observing the fight
tournament
in the
and all
forest and everything.
But
so that's its own thing there.
We could definitely have some of these characters be removed from the story by the time this is over.
Oh yeah, I definitely think half of them will be. I think that the big focus here is on how Geto and Gojo's sort of falling out happens. Is that we're getting that kind of storyline here. And given that the movie came before this, but after the first season,
right,
it makes sense that if they're adapting the story, fully, then okay, maybe this is also something that's being slightly out of order or something like that, or it's a thing that bleeds in really well into what's set up with Geto and Gojo, just in the general conflict.
This also explains potentially why season 2 was so looked forward to by manga fans, because I can see why an arc like this would be like
a fan favorite.
A fan favorite in general, if it's in any kind of like battle shonen stuff, and you get the awesome backstory, like that's like that's one of the traditional parts to look forward to, right?
Right.
But in this, the fact that they're treating it like such a I really feel like the way for me to get the best experience with this is to treat it like a whole new anime, like almost like a spin-off show that's just taking place
in the past,
the actual, not just in the past, but like in the canon timeline with how to watch the show,
Sure.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, we are getting introduced to new characters. We have not only our returning cast, but we have characters that seem to be entirely set up to be focuses of potential pain or reintroduction later, because if they die in this arc, then
and to
but
be
also
fair,
if they come back later, they might be more jaded or more
But one of the things that I do love is that since our perspective with regards to Jujutsu society in the modern time is fairly limited, all things considered, and the reason for that was given was because, it's actually a lot smaller than you would traditionally think for these types of stories.
Yeah.
There could be a bunch of people from here that we haven't seen that are actually alive, and so we don't, we know the characters that are safe, but we don't know that, because we haven't seen these characters, they must be dead, right?
Yeah, true.
So, we can actually get surprised by that, and the stakes can still be there, which I really like.
Yeah, we tied in a couple bigger plot points here. One being that Gojo is already kind of questioning things as a high schooler, looking around at things and going, well, wait, what's the point of the veils if they can't see the stuff there?
Right.
And then Geto's like, well, we have to keep the people calm. That's the basis behind which we have less than curses to deal with.
Right.
And it's the okay, sure, yeah, all right, whatever.
But that's us making accommodations for the weak. I thought it was going to be something where he would say, but come on, I'm so strong, it doesn't matter how many curses there are, or some shit like that.
I mean, that's probably the thing that's a bit freaky here, is just that we casually are showing our high schoolers already being almost as powerful as they're going to be in the present.
Yeah.
For all intents purposes, mind you.
And this kind of hothead, but also kind of devaluing of regular people is something that could be a lot of fun, because then Gojo can see the ways in which he actually contributed to Geto's philosophy.
Yep.
And he was actually the one who was very much no, that's a little cringe, dude.
Right.
You should probably figure your shit out a little bit.
But if Geto thinks that Gojo's actions and the way that this story goes proves Gojo right, and he adopts it, and then he's like, wait, why are you trying to stop me? You were making these points earlier. I'm just taking them to their logical conclusion.
Yep. And this mission that they're dealing with is kind of the embodiment of that sort of philosophy, because you've got granted,
An old one.
Well, yes, you've got an old one, but also a very powerful one who is then going to basically have someone be sacrificed to him so that he can continue. Right? Now, the thing is...
stagnancy. It holds back the evolution of things. It feels very much like the older generation taking the thing from the younger, and there's no real choice involved here.
And yet, it still does eventually hold to the whole, strong defending the weak thing, because it's the, he is ridiculously strong, and so that's needed in order to do all this stuff, yada, yada, yada. But I could see that being something where, Geto sees things potentially differently. But also, since I don't believe even though the name Tengen is something that, yes, very familiar name, I don't think we got that from this show.
No.
So...
I'm drawing entirely from my Japanese understanding to know that that's basically a dragon name. It's a dragon.
So
name.
That's probably the dragon in the OP, which means Tengen probably, they probably fail, and Tengen does do the thing. But then we didn't see a dragon in season 1, so what I'm looking forward to is the idea that Geto eventually absorbs it, right? And then it's and even from his perspective, he could be like, no, this is perfect. If Tengen isn't Tengen anymore, because
I'll be Tengen. Then.
I'll be Tengen, but I don't have the problem because I'm not Tengen. I'm just absorbing him.
Right. He has will granted by me. I'm his master. So therefore,
there we go.
I can be the god of this new world. There we go. And I'll protect everybody.
And in fact, if he gets it, like, if this is an upgrade for him, if this is an evolution, if he turned into some better, I forget, I don't know, the reference that Gojo was making, then great. Like, wouldn't we want that to happen? Because then that could help us better protect Jujutsu Society and, and
then it becomes the thing as to where it's we'll protect Jujutsu Society. We'll be a bit, picky with regards to people at that point.
Yeah, like I'm excited to see how this goes, and the fact that it seems like it's gearing up to give it the full, like it's not like a shortened period of time. Like,
right.
A lot of times backstories have to be a bit more concise because, it's the backstory for the main story.
I don't think that this will be a full cour.
No?
I think it'll be closer to a half cour, personally.
And that could fit in with why there's the gap episodes and things like that. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking, is that there's, I think, at least 2 that are happening. I don't remember where they're happening, but people have given me the heads up that there's going to be points where they're going to either take a break off and it's like a recap episode or like something.
Which would make sense because we talked at the beginning of the video about how it'll be great to see our main cast again, our goobers, right? Because we haven't seen them in a while.
Right.
Well, didn't see them in the movie. We're also not seeing them at the beginning of the season, so I could definitely
not even in the OP.
Right, not even in the OP. So I could absolutely see there being something where it's when we finally get back to them, yes, we absolutely need a recap episode or something like that to just make sure everybody's up to speed.
Because then shit's gonna hit the fan.
Right, because this episode didn't even reintroduce us to the main story, so to speak, right? No. So we would need an actual here you are, here's where everything's at.
Right. So having Gojo and Geto be the main characters for the most part here, with a couple classmates and stuff, is fun. But also having people that are weak, meaning people that aren't with these crazy godlike powers and stuff, kind of being there on the sideline to kind of watch and be surprised and shocked and perturbed by all this stuff here. Don't turn into those two.
Right.
Those two trash. That's fun, but I very much am looking forward to seeing the survivors of this whole set of events be the ones that then have the jaded kind of perspective on either or both Geto and Gojo, because it's they're clearly gonna make it out of this just fine.
But what about the rest of us?
No, it's just the idea that they're going to live through this, but they're actually going to change dramatically through this.
Okay.
So it's the people that watched them change and are like, yeah, you guys just got even worse. Like Gojo, you think you got better basically over the course of this. But no, all you got was some perspective, but you're just as bad as before.
You realize why those kinds of callous things you were saying maybe aren't the best, because it contributed to Geto, right? But yeah, you're still
you're still an agent of chaos, basically.
But the thing that I would say that I think could be the other aspect that this arc ends up exploring, right? A lot of the adult Jujutsu sorcerers in modern day, especially Gojo, have an issue with the way that Jujutsu Society is run, and so. This could be a way that explores a bit of that and why they, don't like it.
It's actually no, it's Gojo has an issue with the way things are run. The older ones are the ones he has the problem with.
No. There's the old people, but then there's the Nanamis and the Meimeis and the
Meimei didn't like Gojo from.
Well, no, not many people like Gojo.
No, but that's my point, is that older Jujutsu sorcerers are they're their own thing. There's really only 2 that are not a fan of older side of things there. That's Gojo and Nanami.
Oh, okay. I guess
there's really just kids, basically.
As far as where my heart is concerned, a large percentage of it amongst the adults of this show is tied up in those two, specifically one of them, and I don't think you need to guess which one.
Yes, no, I'm aware. I'm just saying that there's very few adult characters really in this story.
No, totally. But I thought I remember like most of them having an issue with the principal, right? Where it's like, that old fart, he's yada yada yada.
The principal represents the old way of doing things.
No, right. But I thought I remembered most of the adults being like, yeah, nobody really likes the principal.
Yeah, so I think the only other person that could be thrown into that is Masamichi, the guy who has the teddy bears and stuff like that.
And then Mei maybe, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't remember Mei having like a direct kind of, because we didn't really spend much time with her.
No, not too much. We had the little bits of banter as they're like in the room observing the tournament and things like that. But yeah.
Yeah. But we have two cult kind of crazed groups that are the antagonists for this section of the story. I liked that they kind of made the point that one of them isn't even a group of Jujutsu sorcerers. So
just it's people that worship Tengen. Makes sense.
Well, right, but that's non-Jujutsu people that know about Tengen.
Oh, yeah.
So you thought about the idea of, wait, so we're keeping this society hidden, but there's a whole cult that knows of Tengen and is like, oh, yeah, we absolutely do worship him?
Theoretically, it could be something where it's the, there's the Jujutsu sorcerers, which are small number, but there could be people in Jujutsu society that just aren't, like, not like practiced employed sorcerers, you know?
We know of those people. There are literally people that we've seen in the first season of that. I'm bringing up the idea that a whole cult, a massive organization, that even if they have
funds and all of that stuff, and
yeah, exactly. This isn't them though. That's Q.
No, right. But they were going to be hiring the Fushiguro person.
Yes. Yeah. So the one that I am very, very interested in here, because this is something very big in the family kind of things here.
Right. I took my wife's name. I'm not a Zenin anymore. Yeah.
Did he say took his wife's name? Oh yeah, I took my wife's name.
I'm Fushiguro now. Yeah.
See, this is interesting. So he doesn't look like he looks like Fushiguro.
Right.
Well, so that's weird that they would say it's a wife's name.
That's why I'm thinking it's his dad. Because this is because theoretically, even though we're like Fushiguro, like our Fushiguro could still be alive right now and he's just like a little kid, right?
Well, yeah, the thing is that the numbers don't add up. Is that Gojo is like 24 or something, or 25. Like, he's not that old. So,
no, right. But if
we go back 10 years, basically, and that's what this is.
Yeah, he could be a little kid here that's just not in the story because he's, because why would he be, right? But this could still totally be his dad. And then if that's the case, that would make sense why he looks like him, because he's his offspring, right? And that could and like when it comes to our Fushiguro, he very much has given me the vibe of like the he would be the shonen protagonist if not for that idiot Yuji deciding to eat the finger, right? Like he has all of the
he checks all the boxes.
He checks all the boxes. He's got the
that's true.
The complicated family history and all that stuff, right? Like, but then Yuji's on the scene, right?
Yeah, and so Yuji is the awkward dumbass that came in and stole the Wonder Child's of two different bloodlines, is superstardom. Yeah, and even Sukuna's not a fan of it. Sukuna's like, I kind of like him more. I kind of prefer him to be my I possess him protagonist kind of.
And so this could be additional ways in which our Fushiguro is being like built up in the story with all the mystery and stuff surrounding him. And let's add some daddy issues in there while we're at it. It could totes be older brother issues, and that would be fun in its own different way. But
I guess that's a good point. We can't guess this guy's age.
Yeah, it's anime. Like
he could be 40 for all we know.
Yeah,
like. It's the annoying thing where Nanami is like, 27 or something, and he looks like he's
it's the miles.
It's not the years,
he lived that
miles,
corporate life.
Right. So, also, neck just had to say that.
Oh, yeah.
There. He's literally got a demon living in his neck. He's so, like...
Both long and, like...
thick.
How much, muscle do you need? Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Like this, although I will say, given that this guy is... with how he's being set up here, most definitely going to be some kind of antagonistic, at the very least semi-villainous, type character. he also checks the boxes of the he's a villain, but he's hot.
I mean, yeah. Like everybody in this show is hot.
Well, okay, that's fair.
What are you on, bro? Who are the ugly characters? Gaku Ganji, basically. Like,
I was gonna say Panda, but no,
Panda's
hot.
Oh,
yeah.
Call me Fluffy.
Right. No, that was actually just a Freudian slip of my personal tastes. In that I'm not as much into like the Bishoujo type like
who's the Bishoujo character? Gojo here?
Inumaki, Gojo, like characters like that where it's like they're the pretty boys. I'm like, no. Where's like the built
the Todos
peoples? Yeah, the Todos and
the Todos and the Makis.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah. Who else? I mean, in some ways, Ghetto's kind of like that too. Ghetto's kind of built differently.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh yeah, and then of course Masamichi. Masamichi is yoked as all get out.
Right, right. But yeah, this will be fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be different. So I'm curious if this lasts more than 2 episodes. I think that it's gonna last like 6 or 7 episodes.
Yeah.
Because this could very much just be a premiere kind of thing where it's just bing bang, done, move on.
Also,
or it's a thing that, like Jacob's saying, it's a full arc. We get like meat here.
But this is also a very clever way, if you think about it, that they avoid the issue of wait a minute, season 1 had these like goated OPs and EDs. What do we do for season 2? We kind of, set up a big, you don't
like this OP?
Oh, no. They're good. But the thing that you're thinking when you watch these OPs and EDs is not how do they compare to season 1? It's, oh shit, it's like all like backstory, completely new, completely different and all that stuff.
Sure.
And so they sidestep that whole problem. And now we can like let these ones grow on us for however long this arc takes, right? Without any of the issues of like, but it's not the same as like, first ED or, whatever, any of that.
Right, but I don't think this is like something that is an adaptation choice for them to have this story be focused on.
No. I'm saying if they have this story, they're like, hey, you know what we can do with this?
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I just loved the animation, the presentation in this episode so much. I feel like the new animation style or the new team, I don't know the exact story behind it, but basically there was a whole big deal of things that the story was going to be visually different in the way that they were presenting things. I'm a big fan of the way that they're presenting things now because they're using multiple different means and mediums to communicate some of the stuff in the story. They literally did a found footage bit in the beginning that was animated but had the blur effect like you were watching something off of an old school recorder. And then also all the tracking
first person shots and like they did some really fun things with the 3D backgrounds for the infinite hallway.
Yeah, and then
area.
Also just the amount of really fun character animation that they're doing that is for very non-plot related things, like just to sell the characters themselves. And so much of it is really fun and goofy. So if we're starting off a season like this, like that feels like a palette kind of adjuster for we're gonna have silly, wacky, fun times here in the beginning, so that over time we can slowly ramp it up towards that. So this animation style leading towards things being more fun.
And the thing is,
I
couldn't even really tell too much other than the way that they shot things with the
I mean, you just haven't
hallway.
seen Jujutsu.
No, I haven't seen right.
In a while.
No, yes, I mean that's very true. Yeah. But also the fact that I haven't seen any of these characters looking like this exactly. I might not even really start to tell the differences until we actually get back to the main cast.
Right, because we're literally seeing everybody as they're younger. So,
right.
So that's a very good point. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Persona 5 Roll Let's Play on Twitch. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.